Hello everyone. Today is Tuesday, March 1st, 2022, and I'm back to share part 2 of the video about the painting here that's sitting behind me. So in part 1, I told you the creator of the painting, and I told you how I acquired the painting and the purpose of the artist creating it for me. So I buzzed through that video because I was so excited to share part 2. And even though I know there'll be some people who will probably choose to watch part 2 after they watched my story videos that lead up to this part of the story about the painting. But in a way, I want everyone to watch both parts when they first see it because it's such an incredible story and I'm just so excited to share it. So after I moved into my house, I really believed that I was going to hang the painting there. Had the perfect spot for it. It coordinated with my furniture and my walls, and I was just so excited to hang it up, but just something told me to leave it in the cylinder. So I did for the whole 5 years that I lived at the house. And then when I started on my catalyst journey, when my twin flame journey began with my catalyst, I should say, I relocated to be closer to him, and I thought when I get settled there, then I'll hang the painting there. But still, the whole year that I was in the South, I was guided to keep the painting in the cylinder. And I kept wondering, like, am I ever going to get to display this beautiful painting? And I just continued to follow my guidance because I just knew that it was what I was supposed to do. So when I moved back to my hometown, a lot took place that caused me to have to move from place to place. I never got settled from the time I returned home in early 2017 up to July of 2018 when I moved here to my current location. I never stayed in one place for more than a couple months. So I definitely could not, display the painting anywhere. And so it stayed in the cylinder and stayed in the back window of my car for that whole period of time. And then when I lost my vision and subsequently moved here to my current location, that's when the bizarre things about this painting started to take place. And I still hadn't unpacked it. It was still safe in the cylinder. But because of the renovation that was taking place where I live, I had to move the cylinder from spot to spot throughout my apartment as the renovations took place from room to room. So when I first moved here, it was in the little entry area / hallway. And I noticed every once in a while, I would walk past the painting and I would get cold chills down my back. And I couldn't figure out where they were coming from. And I only noticed it every once in a while, but when I felt it really strong. It was so strong it would get my attention. And forgive me if I get these details a little mixed up because it's been so long. It's been almost 4 years now since this started. So at one point during the renovation, I had to move the painting, and so I put it behind a door. And one day I was walking through that area and I got those cold chills again. And I'm like, that's weird. I've never gotten them in this spot before. And I noticed I realized that it was because I had moved the painting. And so I finally was able to pinpoint the cold chills with the painting. I was able to correlate them. So I'm like, why is this painting giving me cold chills? So this was when I first moved here, like I said, in July of 2018. So in October of 2018, I met my divine masculine. Well, here's where the story gets really phenomenal. Just before I met him, and for the first 6 weeks or so after we met, I would get those same cold chills just before hearing from him. And one day, I couldn't help but just sit and try to unravel all this in my mind. And I finally figured out the whole entire story about the painting. Rita, the artist, when she created this painting for me and sent it to me, she lived in Belgium. And this is so incredible. When she sent the painting, and even probably when she intuitively knew that she was supposed to create it for me, my belief is that she was also picking up on my divine masculine's energy, and it was at his and my higher self direction that she knew to create this painting for me. Why do I believe this? And why do I believe that she was picking up on his energy? He lives in the same region of Europe that she sent the painting from. Not the same country, but the same general region. My mind was blown when I discovered this. So that's the story. That's how I believe, and something tells me she may agree. She doesn't know this story yet. I wanted to surprise her with it by doing it on video for her. So there is one other detail to the story that absolutely positively blew my mind, and there's a little bit of explanation that I need to share before I actually tell you what that is. So one thing I knew about my divine masculine when I first saw his picture was that we had certain people that overlapped between his circle and mine. It was one of the visions that I had about my divine masculine around the same time I received the painting from Rita. I visually saw two circles starting to overlap, and everything about our lives would eventually overlap. So what I find so incredible is that not only did the painting assist me, but Rita herself is part of the story, is part of the connection of my divine masculine and me. How do I know that? They're Facebook friends. I couldn't believe it when I saw it one day, because he had had me blocked for a while. And when he unblocked me, I noticed that the number of friends we had in common had changed from before he blocked me. And so I looked to see who all we had in common, and she was one of them. My mind was blown away. And I think yours will be too. And this is just one example of all of the incredible phenomenon that we experience on the twin flame journey. And it's just scratching the surface of everything that has taken place between my divine masculine and me, that he is not really aware of a lot of it because we haven't had that much outer communication for me to be able to share a lot with him. So if he happens to see this, I feel like he will be blown away as well, but I'm not sure how he will respond to it, and I hope that he will respond very favorably. So, Rita, thank you very much for creating this beautiful piece that not only is wonderful to observe and admire, but also that has played such a beautifully significant role in my journey. And more than anything else, thank you for your friendship and for your beautiful heart and the beautiful twin flame energy that you carry, that you imparted with my beloved and with me, and for being the conduit and the facilitator for this union to take place. Because I truly believe in the depths of my heart that without this painting in my presence, that things may not have unfolded the way they did. I do believe that I would have eventually met him, because I do believe that destiny is inevitable. But your painting certainly helped, and without a doubt, it enhanced my journey and my experience exponentially. So, if anyone would like to consult Rita and to hire her to create your own twin flame painting, or any type of painting that the two of you would agree upon, I'm going to include her contact information in the description of this video. And also, when I share it on my Facebook page under Crystal Dawn Hill, I'm also going to share her contact information there. So thank you all very much for following along my journey and for listening and joining with me today. And I wish you all the best along your journey as well. Have a great day.